Lights, camera, action. Bam! Joe, Passion Unchained here. What the hell? I don't know why that beeped. Here to help you live a life you love. Live a love life you love in this particular case. And I'm excited to talk to you about today's topic. Another correction from bad advice that is commonly given to guys to help or to try to help. Probably people who actually want to help, but it's not good advice. I have consumed a lot of red pill and pickup artist and dating coach content and have had a lot of experience having casual relationships with women, that some of them that last, some of them that don't. And in the process of learning, I've realized there's a lot of bullshit out there. There's so much bullshit out there. And I've learned to separate the wheat from the chaff pretty quickly. Not only because I've consumed so much content, but also because I have a lot of experience. So one of the things I want to talk about, which is tied into yesterday's video. I don't know if episode's the right word. Yesterday's video is there was a girl who I went on a date with. I'm actually recording these back to back, so this was like an hour ago, but at the time this comes out, it'll be like a week ago. Went on a date with her, and she was late, and she also was several pounds heavier than her photos suggested. And I let her know as clearly but empathetically as I could. And it was tactful as well. And I actually legitimately said, "I wish you the best. I hope you find what you're looking for." And with that like movement, I don't know where I got this from, but I think I got this from because I send the folded hands emoji a lot. And so like when I say thank you, instead of saying thank you on message, I'll send the folded hands. And so I've kind of used the folded hands in real life. And it's funny because real life goes into emojis, but sometimes emojis go into real life. And so I use the thank you emoji, like the prayer hands emoji a lot. And it's copied over into real life. Anyway, point is, I cared about her. Even though she was late, even though she disrespected my time because she didn't let me know she was late until she was already 7 minutes late, that's disrespecting my time. And even though she was much less attractive than her photos suggested, I still cared about her. Now, 2 episodes ago, I talked about a better way to think than alpha/beta, the alpha-beta dichotomy. There's a better way to think. You can watch that video if you want. It's a good video. There's a better way to think, and I spoke about that in that video. And a lot of people would tell me I'm being beta because I care about this girl, especially because she disrespected my time and because she was very unattractive, overweight. But here's the thing. Girls are people. I talk a lot about how it's really important to be sexual and to be honest about your sexual needs and desires. If you have sexual needs and desires, like 99.9% of guys, be honest about them. Be honest that you're looking for sex. But also, girls are people. So I did another video like a week, and probably at this point like 2 weeks ago, because I'm doing them ahead. And that video talks about how you can be super sexual without objectifying women. It's so I talk about it all in that video, but the point is, girls are people, and they deserve as much care and respect as any person. And especially when you're getting your sexual needs met, it's much easier to see girls as people. I understand sometimes when I'm frustrated, when I'm going through a dry spell, it's hard to be empathetic towards women. If a girl flakes, it's devastating because I'm frustrated. I want to have sex. I haven't had sex in a while, and it hurts. It hurts a lot, and I just blinded by this frustration. And I get that a lot of guys are like this, and it's nothing wrong with you. It's just the fact that we want sex, and when we're not having it, it's hard to look past that. I get it. I have my sexual needs met now, and so I have room to care about women. I have room to be empathetic. I have room to be like, you know what, this girl is not somebody I want to see whatsoever for several reasons, but it doesn't mean I don't have to care about her. So when somebody who's in the red pill, or somebody who's just, you know, maybe inexperienced with women, this is usually happens like in like the beginning or intermediate stages in your experience with women, is you'll get to this point of like, I have to like exert my power over women, and like women are just objects or whatever. Like that seems to be a phase a lot of guys go through, which, you know, I would say get through it or circumvent it as quickly as possible, because it's not helpful to you or women or your social status, because people will kick you out of co-ed groups pretty quickly because you'll make women uncomfortable. But if you're in it, I understand. I've been in that situation too. I'm not saying you're a bad person for thinking this way, because it is a stage that I think a lot of guys go through, and some guys might need to go through. But caring about women doesn't mean sacrificing your self-respect. Like in this situation, I cared about her. I wanted her. I did not want to hurt her feelings, but I knew I had to, because it's important for me to be clear with my communication. Like I said, clear is, in the last video, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. Clear is kind, unclear is unkind. And me being clear means I had to hurt her feelings, or temporarily. And hopefully in the end she'll learn, and this will be a learning experience for her. But I cared about her. I cared about this unattractive girl who didn't respect my time. That is 100% fine. So I guess I just want to put this out there to help you see a little bit more of how I operate, and then maybe emulate a little bit of that, where you can be a super sexual guy who respects the hell out of yourself and knows exactly what you're looking for, and has high standards, but at the same time be empathetic and caring. They're not opposites. They can come together. They can go together. And if you really want to be a guy who has a lot of female attention and female, if you have a lot of sex, it helps to see women as people and to be empathetic and caring, because that helps girls stick around. One thing I noticed is when I was just callous and mean and non-empathetic, girls didn't want to stick around as much. And a lot of guys suggest, hey, just be mean to them, just be blunt with them. And the thing is, girls would rather that than a nice guy who doesn't say what he means. And so sometimes they will go for the guy who is mean and blunt and an asshole, because it's better than the guy who doesn't say what he actually means. But what's better than the asshole is a guy like me who is clear and respects the fuck out of himself, but also is caring and empathetic towards women. That's what girls mean when they say the big teddy bear, like that big strong guy who is empathetic and cares about her, but he's not going to let her walk over him at all. He's going to respect the hell out of himself, and if she walks over his boundaries, he's going to stop that shit in its tracks instantly. So it's like, I will care about you as long as we are having a win-win situation. And the moment we're not, I'm going to try to make this a win-win situation, but if you insist on disrespecting me, then I'm not going to see you anymore. Like, that's what girls want. They want a guy who respects himself, but also is caring and kind, and you can be both. You can be both. Like I said in the other video, it's not whether you're alpha or you're beta, it's, are you respecting yourself? Are you respecting your boundaries? Are you respecting your needs? Are you respecting your desires? If the answer is yes, you are golden, no matter what it is, even if you're crying, even if you're like begging her. Like, as long as you are, don't beg her, please, but you can cry, though. Contrary to popular opinion, men can cry. But also, don't cry. Okay, we're getting another... I was just about to go to a bunch of tangents. All right, let me stop going to tangents. Point is, you can care about women. And, wishing you the best. Until next time, folks, I'm excited for the coming videos. Ciao. Oh, I forgot to say... send me your dating profile. What you do is you click on the link below and you schedule a call with me. It'll be pretty clear. There's a bunch of buttons around the site. Schedule a call with me. I'll go over your dating profile, give you some free tips. And then, of course, we'll explore if there's a way that I can help you with it more in depth, like a photo shoot or whatever. But free tips, helping you critique your profile, help you get it better. And if you want to subscribe and see my pretty face every day, through the end of the year, I'm doing a video a day. And wishing you the best. Until then, bye.